No, you should have gotten here sooner, because if you had gotten here sooner, you would have seen Dmitry doing the lawn. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yep. Doing the red carpet.
It's like a gray-blue carpet.
It's something like that. It's Saturday night is a great night in Hollywood, and we have every aspect of Hollywood here, from Halloween to great dancing to a great show. It was star-studded last night. What is it now? It's galactic.
Yes, but you know what? I want to start from the point that I want to mention that today, the evening, when every judge able to dress up. So today, people will be judged by Shreks, by ghosts, by skeletons, by I don't know, by people in gondolas.
The Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz?
Yes, maybe some models. We don't know, but we saw already some judges walking into that ballroom. I'm telling you, they look amazing.
They do. And in years past, the costumes really run the gamut. In years past, even Santa Claus has made an appearance here in Hollywood.
Yes. Last year, if you remember, if you guys remember as well, last year one of the amazing costumes was by Francesco Flumiani. He was Italian with his own gondola. Yes, that was super fun to see, you know. And every time we talk to our dancers, they said they love this. They love to be judged by people, so it's who dressed up, so it's not that serious.
It kind of takes the edge off. They say that when they see the judges in costume, it gives them a little bit of a laugh, and so it sort of takes some of the stress out of the competing.
Yes, awesome. Listen, and for those of you guys who haven't seen what was happening last night was an epic evening. We want to show you the daily recap from a Friday night.
We'll be back live.
Yes.
Just over, but nobody is tired.
So many emotions today. That's a Friday at the Hollywood Dancesport Championships.
It has been an evening of stars. What a surprise win.
Can we say that was a historical evening, guys?
Very historical. Big win for Maxinitsa and Tatiana Salivistova.
Yes, I would say I'm very, very happy for Max and Tatiana, and I'm very, very sad for Nick, because
I was going to say, you're pretty vexed right now, aren't you?
Yes, because I'm shocked in a way, because it's so many mixed emotions, because you have to take it as a champion, you have to accept that certain things could change, that's a competition.
And this might be, of course, speaking in the line of sportsmanship, but truly everyone behaved like champions, and everyone competed like champions tonight.
Yes, everybody tonight tried hard. I would say, for me, when I was watching, there was so many emotions on the floor. Every couple was today very intimate with each other, which was very amazing to see those, when you do the close-ups.
Agreed, and the variability of choreography, of techniques, some couples interspersing moments of West Coast swing, as we talked about before, blind drops, moves that require a lot of trust, a lot of connectivity, and a lot of emotion, and a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, as much as we're actually talking about smooth maybe, but from a final, I like the presentation of Igor Novikov. Tango was, for me, fantastic.
Oh, so much. It's like everything. It's like dancing with a spring. I mean, it's so much good movement.
Yes, and finally, by the end of the evening, I was waiting for this show by Yulia and Ferdinando. I was waiting for this all day. I've seen all the rehearsals, so that was awesome.
Oh, yes, the Paso Doble, truly moving.
Yes, so intense.
Let's talking about intense. Let's talk about the Latin. I was very surprised to see Tarnowski back away from his power a little bit and show more subtlety and more tenderness in his performance.
Okay. In this case, we will disagree, because I was watching his paso, third part, the beginning of the third part. I saw his eyes, he looked at me, and I felt this tremble in me, because there was so much sheer power in him. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
that's where we are. You see, that's when you're looking from different angles.
True that. And of course, our winning couple with so much great staccato action in their cha-cha.
Mikhailo and Anastasia, so much energy. Yes. I don't know where they're taking it from, seriously.
I don't know, but they have that ability to stop, even in their honor dance, to just finish right with the music and make the whole thing a big show.
Yes, it's a pleasure to watch them. So overall, that's fantastic Friday here. I wish you would be here.
We could talk more, but it will be Saturday soon, so we better wrap it up. That's what it's been like in Hollywood. We hope you can join us very soon. So we're back. That's the way it was from our point of view looking at it. But we've got some great dancers here with us to tell us what it was like from the audience point of view. Sasha and Cheyenne, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So you're accomplished Latin dancers in your own right. You've been doing great on the circuit. What was it like? What was last night like for you?
I thought the energy in the ballroom was excellent. The audience were alive, and the ballroom was great. As usually, Michael puts a great experience for the dancers. You know what I mean? The stage and lighting and music was excellent.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite comps, so we love to dance this comp.
And not only that, but Sasha, you've been dancing a lot of pro-am. Today was Latin Day. It was all about cha-cha, samba, rumba, paso, jive. What was it like with your students? Any challenges that you faced?
I thought the level of the program is growing from competition to competition, you know. So, and we saw today with my prime students and Cheyenne, we saw a lot of top dancers competing in this competition, and I mean, this is definitely the one nobody can skip. You know what I mean? Everybody loves to come to Michael's comp because, like I said, the energy and the atmosphere are always amazing, and the level was outstanding tonight, I thought.
Okay, so now for a little expert profiling. How did he do?
Well, to be honest, he was sick last night, so he was like, throwing up between rounds. But I don't.
You can't tell that to them.
I don't
This
think
is a
you could
family
tell.
show.
I don't think you could tell, so I think he did pretty well.
Yeah, I tried to hide it. I tried.
So you lead on the dance floor, but off the dance floor, she's barking the orders.
Yes, it's true, very true.
Well, we appreciate you guys being with us and talking about giving orders, whether you're giving them or just subtle suggestions. The one who really keeps the direction in this event going is Michael Chapman. He's the organizer along with Mary Murphy and Jonathan Roberts. And our co-host Dmitry had a great interview with Michael Chapman earlier this week. We want to take you to that right now so that you can see what Michael Chapman has to say about this magnificent event.
Ladies and gentlemen, legends of dance sport business in United States, Mary Murphy and Michael Chapman. 10-year anniversary, guys. How are you?
It's unbelievable. 10 years. Mary, can you believe it?
No, I can't believe it's been 10 years. Another 10 years just went flying by.
I have to tell everyone, this event is the event I look so forward to, and the reason why is because of my partners, Mary Murphy and Jonathan Roberts. We have such a blast that it's not work, it's only fun.
Because every year you create something else. One year you dress up as a babies, 1 year as a clowns. What's this year? And how are you dressing up this year?
We can't tell you, but our world, all I can say is our world would be turned upside down.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
I'm scared of that right now.
But I'm sure you'll always see it on social media, but it's something very unique, I must say, and Mary found it, and here we go.
Is it PG-13?
It is PG-13, and we found this, and these people, we found them at the South Pole. Very remote area. The talent from there is going to just blow your mind. What you are going to see, you have never seen before. I can honestly say this, in your life.
Wow, okay, so what for you guys means 10 years? Like, on a serious note, 10 years, that's a long time.
Well, you know, Mary called me, 11 years ago, and she said, brother, would you like to do something with me? And I couldn't. I said yes immediately.
You started about the competition, right?
Yes, I didn't have to think about it. Right. And we partnered 11 years ago, and it's just been exciting, a lot of fun, and we're excited that we have over 11,000 multi-entries this week. And dancers really from all over the world. We even have a group from Israel, 40 dancers from Israel, and the largest Kids Day competition with over 400 children on Sunday from around the United States. So,
yeah, it's been a crazy journey, and I will say that it happened really fast. You know, originally I had brought this competition. It was called the Northwest Star Ball. Brought it to Los Angeles, then got out of it for a few years, and because it just wasn't the right fit for me. And when the opportunity arose, I have more fun with my best friend, Michael Chapman, than almost anybody in the world. So I said to him, I had the Holiday Dance Classic, he had the Millennium. I said, let's do one together on the West Coast. And that's how it all started. And we've been having a blast. And to be honest with you, we do have more fun than just about anybody. And That's why.
I see it all the
A
time.
lot of people will say 10 years is a really long time, and it is, but
But it's a good
honestly, it's such a good time that it does feel like just yesterday, and I certainly don't feel any older.
That's right. No, and you look gorgeous. You look more gorgeous every day.
Yes, she looks fantastic.
And let's not forget Jonathan. Jonathan, he's around here somewhere. He's entertaining.
Interview him.
Yes, we'll nail him
Interview him
down.
because he had a baby. He had a special interview about a baby.
Yeah, so we love Jonathan, and can you bring that up a little bit? We love Jonathan, and he's
can hear you.
and he is actually he just works perfectly with us, and
Yeah.
we love him dearly, and we're so happy about his new baby. So
Yeah.
So speaking about a holiday classic and then Millennium,
Yeah.
what can we expect? Because that's a great duo.
Well, next up on our list is, of course, the Holiday Dance Classic.
Yes.
It'll be at the Luxor Hotel. And, of course, it's kind of, I think, one of the funnest events because it's at the end of the year. Everybody lets their hair down. Everybody, the pressure's off. The United States Championships has happened.
Yeah.
The High Star Ball has been, it's over with. And so all of the dancers just kind of let it go. And I feel like, honestly, we see some of the best dancing you'll ever see from because there's no pressure.
And
Everybody's
I'm
just
asking
in
everybody,
holiday spirit.
and I'm asking everybody, are you coming to Holiday Dance Classic?
Yes.
And they said yes.
Yes.
So, okay, my personal, what we're expecting at the Millennium, because you know this is my, I'm so sorry, but this is my favorite comp. Sorry. So,
Well,
what?
we're gonna kick him out of Hollywood then.
No, but what can we expect at the Millennium?
what we're doing is we're back in Orlando. We're really excited to be back at the Hyatt Regency Orlando, and we're going to celebrate the Greatest Showman. It's going to be under the big top, so we are going to go for it. And so please come and see what we're going to do. We're already planning it, and an amazing show. So just a lot of surprises, and so we'll be releasing the show of shows in December.
Okay.
So we're still putting it together because we want it to be extra special. So stay tuned to the announcement of the show shows, but just know the theme is fantastic. So.
Thank you, guys. If you would like to watch all of the Hollywood Holiday Dance Classic, a Higher Star Ball Millennium, tune in into motioncapturedance.com, guys, and we will stay and enjoy that evening. Thank you. And welcome back to our red carpet of the Hollywood Dancesport Championships. I literally dragged this couple off the dance floor. They were warming up because they're dancing tonight. They're dancing International Amateur Latin. So it's Kennedy, it's Nick. I know Nick for quite a bit now, and I know that he was searching for a partner for almost 2 years. And finally the search is over. So, and I know that you're Kennedy, only 15, and Nick is 19. So it is very challenging, though, to dance amateurs.
Yeah, it's quite a challenge. I'd say that it's a lot of emotional stress. But
Why is that?
I mean, you're dancing against people who are almost twice your age, so you definitely have to adapt to a different persona than, let's say, my own category.
Your different persona. Okay, so what's a different persona?
I would say it's less childish, right? I need to be more womanly, yeah? So I think for me it's a little bit of a challenge to kind of like skip ahead and just kind of go through those steps quickly.
It is okay. I know for sure this is a mind game, right? So you have to really. So what are you thinking about? Like you have to be more womanly. Okay, so I don't know. No Barbies today. Okay. So
I
how do
mean,
you-
for me, watching other dancers is very important because I need inspiration on like incredible women to like kind of adapt to how I need to be.
who is your role model? Okay.
Oh, so many. My mom, no. I'm obsessed with Nino
Okay.
and Anna Melnikova. Those are like my two sexy women that I like to watch.
For those of you who don't know, it's one of the best dancers in our dance world. So, okay. All right, so do you feel the age difference that he's 19 and you're 15, or you feel that you're actually older?
I feel we're at the same maturity level. I think that we work really well together, and I think that, yeah, the age doesn't really bother us that much. Yeah.
Okay. So Nick, tell me, okay, is it bothering you, Nick? Come on.
Depends sometimes on practice. She's a little. Depends on the day, on her mood. On her mood, you know.
That's a grown-up talk right now.
Yeah, you know, girls, they go through some things, you know, like, and sometimes, but other than that, she's very mature, very professional when we come to practice. She listens to me, and it's very important. Yeah.
Listen, I know, okay, you're an exceptional dancer. I know you for quite a bit now. And how did you actually stay motivated throughout your period of searching for a partner? Because I know from my experience, it's really difficult.
Yeah. Well, I have to give it all to you, all this stuff. Those books made me read, and all the motivating me to keep going and to not give up, you know, and like sooner or later the right girl will come for me, and I just waited it out. Very stressful. I kept practicing all day by myself in the studio, working hard and just telling myself like the right girl will come for me, and all of a sudden it appeared.
I know if you want to say thank you to your parents or to your coaches, that's the right time.
Yeah.
By the way. Whom do you want to say thank you to?
Definitely our parents, huge supporters and everything, 100% back us up. And then our coaches, Jurgen Vidas from Dance Vita, also Artur Saturian from Genesis Dancesport.
Awesome, guys.
Yes.
Okay. And big shout out to your mom. I know that she was always, while he was searching for the partner, his mom was always there for him. So, guys, I'm looking forward to see you dance tonight, and all of you can see them dance tonight on motioncapturedance.com. For those of you who are watching this on Facebook, you can easily sign up, motioncapturedance.com, and you can see all the evening, including amazing show tonight. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please go warm up. Nice to meet you. Good luck tonight, Nick. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. And I will ask Tony to come back to the frame, right to the frame. Yes.
I'm lucky I made it back.
Yes, you did. So,
well,
that's amazing. Very young couple. Have you heard it? She's 15. He's 19. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's. I noticed that she said that they were at the same level of maturity.
You know, okay. Let's be fair that the girls are always much more mature than the guys, right?
I think so. I think especially when you're at that competitive.
That's my opinion.
I think when you're at that competitive age, especially, the girls have a little bit more of an even hand and sort of try to do what they've learned, whereas the guys sort of get out on the dance floor sometimes and they want to swashbuckle a little bit.
All right. I know you have a plan. What you want to talk about? What you want to tell to people who are not here? What's going on? What's going on tonight?
Well, I've been taking notes on everything that's going on because what we're going to see is a lot of variety here, folks. We're going to see in the amateur Latin, of course, some hometown favorites of mine, Casey and Casey True from Brigham Young University. But what I'm really
root for Nick because I know him for quite a bit. So
we're going to be on opposite sides of the floors, basically.
Aren't we always? We disagree on many things, but nicely so.
Yeah, how is it that we haven't managed to work together all this time? But what's going to be really interesting is the professional cabaret, and of course you know that I'm totally into the cabaret. Tonight, not a big field, but a lot of variety. What we're going to, oh my
God. We're officially not allowed to interview judges, so we have to be diplomatic, but they can walk into the frame. Okay.
Right. So they can appear in their alter egos.
At the background, straight to NDCA rules.
Right. And that rule is very interesting because what it is attempting to do, I talked to Judy Hatton about that, and what that rule is trying to do is make sure that people aren't getting live feedback to artificially enhance the results in competition.
We're all humans and we're all subject to, change our opinions. I think this is the right thing to do. So.
Right, and it's amazing how they have responded to the fact that technology affects everything, and even in a sport that is filled with such tradition, hundreds of years of tradition in ballroom dance, and technology has had an effect, and they're responding to that.
And it still will. So let's come back to cabaret.
Okay, so cabaret, it's not a very large field, but we have a great field of, we're going to see a lot of power. One hometown couple, Nathan Brower and Dina Ann Weiner. She's a tumbler, and she's known for incredible power on the dance floor, and she uses him as a sort of ground base support, but does a lot of aerial moves. Our own Craig Smith and Andrea Harvey, South African trained, and South Africans are always very powerful in cabaret.
Yeah, I saw because in some clips, for those of you who watched on Facebook, you could see some clips of the show rehearsals, and he has some crazy tricks. He's dropping her and kicking her. I don't know. She was doing crazy stuff.
Yeah. It comes from that the same person that trained world champion Victor da Silva, and the whole idea is to just get as much airtime as you can. And it's like you got nothing to lose, mate.
Yes. Okay, what's next?
And well, interesting, no Tufts. The Tufts are so known for their delicate performances in cabaret, and they're not going to be here. The Jensens are here, and
that's good. That's we're here for a treat. So we have interesting combination will be because they let's say Cracksmith, right, and Andre Harvey. It's different style from Jensens.
very much so, very different style. And what?
Oh my God. Guys, this is really scary. That's all the judges starting to come in, and this becomes scary. That's what we mean when, that's what's going to happen tonight when judges going to dress up official Halloween evening right here. I just got spooked.
I got to get that really scared me.
I didn't understand what is that, first of all. Okay.
I thought we got mugged.
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. So that's what you're missing up, and I hope you having some idea what's happening here. Atmosphere was throughout the day electric. The Latin was going on right here on that floor Pro-Am all day, and I love Latin. So
yes,
that was awesome.
Yeah, and it really was a great day for Pro-Am. A lot of power shown in the scholarship rounds, and a lot of rhythmic performances in the scholarship rounds as well. So what I noticed was that cha-cha and samba were particularly filled with staccato action, stopping action, good power, and this is all on the part of the Pro-Ams, the students.
Pro-Am becomes very, very strong. And what I want to mention, by the way, come back a little bit to yesterday. Yesterday we had unexpected win by Max Sinica and Tatiana Sylvester, winning smooth against Nick Cheremukhin and Victoria. So the ballroom was going wild.
The ballroom was absolutely electrified with that result.
The ballroom was going wild. While everybody was dancing, we got to get some amazing insights from Max and Tatiana, absolutely not knowing what's going to happen. That was in between semi-final and a final. We was filming a little bit of behind the scenes and what they think. So I hope you will enjoy those insights, guys.
I always think about what I'm about to do next when I come on the floor. What's going to be my first move? What's going to be the feeling to the music? Where is she going to be? So I'm going through the motions of what I'm going to do.
I am always thinking, is my back straight? Is my hair fixed? Do I have lipstick? My teeth? Okay. What happened with my earrings? Is everything okay? And once I do my first step on the floor, it's about the moment of being with the partner, with the music, in one piece. And that creates magic.
And talk about good fortune. As we were talking about Dina Ann Weiner and Nathan Brower, they walked right behind us, and so we had to pull them into an interview. Tell us a little bit about the rigors of rehearsing this powerful routine that you do.
Well, we have to train every morning, maybe 6 days a week. We really have to get our tricks because there's some danger elements, and we have to do them over and over. We're doing high flying up in the air. She's about 18 feet in the air from toe to toe when she's upside down. So yeah, it's that daily practice of doing it over and over.
Well, we come from two different backgrounds. I come from a dance and gymnastics and fitness background. He comes from an acrobatic world. So we had to combine things together. So we do stacking where we're 18 feet in the air, and then we also do spinning lifts, which we're spinning. So I do a lot of spinning, and I got to be, it's like really, ooh, but it's a blessing that I have him because I did this before with another partner, and I'm 56 years old. I'm almost on my way out, and he's a young little whippersnapper. He's only 29, so he's half my age.
So you're 56, you talk about being on your way out, but you're doing some of the most powerful moves in cabaret, and you're going airborne, and that can't be on your way out. How do you do it?
Well, I do fly because he is, like I said, 6'6", and I'm 5'6", but when he gets me and he flies me out, it's just longevity. I've been doing sports my entire life, from gymnastics, from ice skating and fitness. It's just hard on my body, and I'm just very blessed I'm able to do it today.
And Nathan, this is something I've been wanting to ask you for a long time, because it's kind of a tradition in this art form that the tall, the broad, the athletic we're not the ones that get to perform, because like the tall, the broad, the athletic are said to be like, oh no, they're not going to be graceful. Mm-hmm. How do you approach that? How do you make yourself graceful?
Well, it came from a sports background. I did some volleyball, some basketball, some soccer. So it was always getting the footwork in. Came from a little martial arts background. So now I just think step, step, step. So I'm working on the dancing and step, 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 take it into pieces, and we put it all together. It's really about having a good mindset. And she said, yeah, she's on her way out. Not really. It's all about the strongest mindset. Yes. The most badass chick on the floor.
Wow. Okay, so we're taking it to the PG level here, folks. And it's definitely a timing thing for you guys, isn't it?
Oh, that's why we have to train every single day. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. Because when I hit a move and I go flying and he has to catch me, it's that split second of I could be either up there or down there.
Great. Well, we don't want to deny you any more of those split seconds. We need you to get focused, get in your head for that great performance that you're going to have tonight. Good luck.
All right.
All the best. Thanks for taking time to talk to us. Yep. Thank you. We appreciate it. So we've got a little bit of time here that we're going to talk about the Hollywood show. Yes, thank you so much, guys. We have a great show in store for you tonight as well. Hard Drive Productions is going to be doing a whole show. And Hard Drive Productions has done not just the show that we have had not just the shows that we've had here, but the shows that we have in Orlando, the shows that we have had in the Millennium Dancesport Championships, and now we want to get into another cabaret performance. We're going to have Craig Smith come in. Craig Smith and Andrea Harvey. This is our couple from South Africa competing also in the cabaret. We just had some of your opponents come in. Tell us about your mindset as you're getting ready, the last few moments before you get ready to go on.
Well, the mindset is just basically trying to stay calm, not let your nerves get away with you, not let your nerves get stuck in your legs. With cabaret, you can find that your legs and you can pump out a little bit. So you got to just make sure you're focused and you're breathing and you're getting some oxygen in your muscles and you're relaxed.
Yeah, same thing. I try to focus on keeping calm, letting him do all the work, and just enjoying it and flying around and having fun.
Now, you're from South Africa, and in the world of cabaret, South Africa is sort of known as a powerhouse, a country where the men come with a lot of strength and a lot of power and a lot of focused energy. Is that special for your country? Do you have a special method, a special philosophy? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is a question I get asked all the time because there's a lot of cabaret couples, not just the guys that come out of South Africa, the couples that come out of South Africa are really strong. And we don't even have a national championship for cabaret. But in the last 10, 15 years, probably 10 of those years have been won by South Africans in Blackpool. So it's just a really strong culture, and we have a very big corporate industry, Johannesburg being one of the hubs of Africa where there's a lot of conferences and corporate events and things like that. So there's a lot of couples that get to work weekly doing shows, or like we call them speciality acts at these different events, and I just think that's kind of bred a really strong show performance from South Africans in general, and it's just we've kind of taken it from there.
And you hit me with a little bit of a surprise. There's no cabaret, there's no nationals in South Africa. So from the very beginning, the world is kind of your limit. You don't have a net at the outset.
Yeah, well, we got to travel to go perform and compete in our art that we love so much. But luckily, the market in America is rife, and it's like just taking off, and the level is higher than it's ever been. So it's a good time for cabaret. There's a lot of great couples out there. Everyone's really, really good. Everyone's really competitive. Everyone has their own style at the same time. So it's just a good time to be international and get out there and do some cabaret. Yeah.
Well, you've done great. You crossed an ocean and crossed a continent, and here you are in Hollywood ready to make it happen. Good luck to you. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for being with us. So we're going to bring Dima back into the picture here. Dmitry, a great cabaret night here going on.
While you guys talking, I was watching the ballroom, and you guys can see it sometimes on the screen what was happening. People already warming up. And for those of you who haven't seen from yesterday, tonight we're going to have an amazing show about Ferdinando, Liana and Yulia Musihina, and we have amazing interview for you. So please enjoy that, and we're going to be back live from Hollywood Dancesport Championships right after that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all very simple. It's Hollywood Dancesport Championship. This is Ballroom BackStage, and this is 4 times US national champions, 2 times international champions, and
2 times British champions.
Oh, you take away my line.
Okay, we see. Thank you for coming, guys. I know you're dancing a show tonight, big responsibility.
No pressure, right?
No, not at all. But question is my personal one. So how much has your family made an impact on your dancing? Because I know that Italians are close to Italy, close to their families. I know that the Russians are too.
True.
So,
yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to take an Italian out of Italy. So
I heard that before, but nobody lives in Italy. You're most of the time, I believe, even not there, right?
No, most of the time we live somewhere else between America and Asia, and we travel a lot. But yes, in my heart, I'm still at home. So it's very difficult. I mean, it's a complex thing because we are so attached to our families, and it's a really close bond. So it's difficult to live abroad. But after a while, you get used to it.
But did they push you to dance, or they actually push you to do something else?
No, actually, quite the opposite. I was playing football and I was actually very good. Until I was 12, 13, I was a very good football player. I played for a professional team in Italy. And then my parents used to go to dance classes and they bring me with them. And then
He's very, very, very good in football.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys play?
No, I am very, very, very bad at it.
Yeah.
But he's very, very, very good at it.
She's the artistic one in the couple, and I'm more the sporty
thank you.
one. Yes.
That sounds fantastic.
Official acknowledgement here.
I think that's just a nice way of saying me being a woman.
Yeah, no, she's very artistic. She's very artistic, and I like also the fitness of it and the sport and the competitive part of it a lot. So not only the artistic.
Yes, all Italians are very competitive. I figured that.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
It's the football speaking in the blood.
So, but they really push you to do actually football.
No, they pushed me to. They didn't push me really to do anything, but they really wanted me to start dancing. And at first I was like, come on, I'm not gonna start dancing. And then I went with them many times to their classes, and then slowly I start to getting into it. And when you are like 11, 12, 13, you start liking girls. So that probably drove me.
You didn't just say that in front of your wife.
Yeah, I know, but I have to tell the truth. It's an interview. I cannot just lie.
By the way, I'm proud to say I saw you for many years, and for how many years are you married now?
10.
10 years married? No, we are 8 years married.
8 married, 12 dancing
years
together.
But 8 years married. Come on, how can
Damn!
you make it wrong?
I actually made a mistake.
I usually make it wrong.
Usually it's you who
Exactly.
Awesome. So you actually you started to like it after a while.
After a while, yes. At first I didn't like it. I really wanted to play football, like every other Italian kid. But then I started to like it. Then I was quite good at it. So
you are quite good at it. Yes.
Yeah, I can't complain. So after that, I'm glad I choose this path, to be honest.
So what about you? I know that you're a very moving person. Let's start from that. You're very good in turns, like very good.
Definitely. We're coming back to the subject of the parents,
yes,
and
yes.
of course they have always been supportive, and whatever I needed to improve and whatever I needed for the dancing in their personal abilities, they did for sure. But I think maybe around 13 I already started to understand that I really need my personal space and my personal decisions.
Okay.
I didn't like my mom to do my makeup because she would do it not how I wanted it to do. The same thing with the hair, the same thing with the tanning. So to not create any conflict in my family was, Yulia, you need to be ready in 2 hours, and I did everything myself. So I like that feeling of independency.
No, but how much did they support you?
Fully supported me, and they've been in every competition. They've been there to hold me when I was crying or happy when I was happy. So in that case, it was like this back stone that I'm by myself, but there's still something behind me that's really strong, So that was good.
We've been both lucky. Both of our parents supported us until we could make it for ourselves. And actually it was very nice because just 4 days ago we were in Russia dancing Kremlin Cup for the first time.
Congratulations,
Yes. Like I danced first time in Kremlin, and we were able to bring her parents and her brother with the wife and the kids. So it was really nice.
Emotional,
It was really
actually.
emotional to be able to give them some satisfaction after all this hard work. So that's pretty cool. That's fantastic.
Yes, absolutely.
Guys, awesome. I'm looking forward to see your show because I only saw you live many years back when you danced German Open still in amateurs. Woo! That's how many years back. Yes, that's how many years back. Ladies and gentlemen, those two are awesome and they're gonna dance tonight. So tune in to Motion Capture to dance.com to work it live.
We are done here, and we're going to take you live, but if you want to see the action, subscribe to motioncapturedance.com.
And you will see every action, every show, every hit. Guys, we hope you enjoyed those insights from Hollywood Dancesport Championships. All the team, everybody who here backstage working really hard to bring you all those emotions, all this atmosphere from this event, if by any chance you couldn't make it here tonight.
The stars are out in Hollywood, and they're coming right to you around the world.
Enjoy the evening. Perfect.
Motion Capture Dance is proud to be the official videographer and live stream vendor at this year's Ohio Star Ball. Every session of this year's Ohio Star Ball and Collegiate Dancesport Championship is streamed live. Have your family and friends who cannot be at this year's event subscribe and watch you perform from anywhere across the United States and around the world. November 13th through November 18th in Columbus, Ohio. For $34.99, you get to watch the entire week of the 2018 Ohio Star Ball. And for only $9.99, tune in and watch the 2 days of the Collegiate Dancesport Championships. We offer personal follow cameras to our services. Watch yourself up close and personal with dedicated camera angles for you to analyze your performance. Order your promotional solo video. Wow family and friends with a professional multi-camera edit of your performance like no other. Visit motioncapturedance.com for details and subscribe now. See you at the Ohio Star Ball.